All right, on our way to the workout here today. I got my camera like propped up on something random, so you gotta bear with me here. God, backing out of my garage is super annoying. I got a truck, and the garage is definitely not big enough for 2 cars. So you gotta park this stupid thing at an angle, and getting out of it every morning adds, well, it's not a big of a deal actually, but if you screw up, it's kind of a big deal because you'll run in the grass. It takes like 2 attempts. Like I just kind of screwed it up right there, but I'll get out of the garage this time. I'm basically off-roading right now. Good my goodness. Who would have thought the intro of this video would be me failing to back out of my garage? I guess this is like validation for my wife that she says she's a better driver than me. So this is what it is, I guess. All right, we're off to the workout here. Great t-shirt, by the way. Look at that shirt, that's awesome. And today we have 2 guys. Will, it might be his last day. We might trade one more. We got Joe. Joe is gonna be a freshman. Guy is extremely talented, so he gets to play with guys like Will who get paid to play. He's good enough to hang with good athletes. And so on our way to the workout, we have training in the weight room and then on the court. We're gonna do some weight room work where we're just, for Will, because he's getting ready, just feel good. Get your lift in and probably do some trap bar work. For younger athletes, depending on their level, a lot of times it's just learning the movements. You learn the movements, then load the movements. Learn the movements, then load. Learn, then load. How many times I can say that? Because just learning itself is there's typically, like, I don't say weak isn't the right word, not trained enough. So just practicing the movement basically is enough of a stimulus to get them stronger, because they're just not that strong in the first place. So if I'm teaching someone an RDL, and by default I have to use a bar, maybe like 10 pounds so I can feel some weight, and they've never lifted an RDL before, well, that's going to be enough weight to actually create some change. Because you're basically starting at 0 and you're trying to go to 0.1, not to 3. So that's kind of how I think about learn the movement, load the movement, then have some consistency with it, then start with the next movement. So we got the weight room work and then the court work after. Maybe it's just me, by the way. I was leaving the house today. I think I check my stove 3 to 4 times before I leave. And I wonder if that's like an OCD thing or an anxiety thing. I think it's an anxiety thing. I think when I sleep less and I have a lot of stuff going on, my OCD, if that's even the right way to describe it, worsens. And so I have other areas bubble up that otherwise wouldn't. So if I'm tired, and typically it's fatigue and tiredness, that cascades my stress. So now I'm more stressed out. Because I'm more stressed out, I'll get more anxious. Because of that, things bubble up. And it's like, maybe you'll be more short-tempered, quicker to get angry. Maybe you will be like less cognitively clear. Did I turn the stove off or not? And so some of the things that help is that with perspective, understanding that's probably okay. But also like breathing exercises can be useful too. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But anyone out there who deals with that stuff, you can relate. It's weirdly annoying, and it frustrates you too, because it is annoying. It's something that's so simple that you're like, oh man, I shouldn't have that issue. And next thing you know, you check the stove 7 times and you're like, man, what is going on? Well, I don't want to deter too far from the workout, but that random thought right here. We're gonna go work out here in a minute. So appreciate you guys, let's go get it. So this is where we train out of TBK Sports Complex. It's awesome, it's massive. You can see the size of this place. And they're building like a Top Golf in the distance, so you can see over there. Very cool setup here. So here's the upstairs. There's turf over there, so I came up. And here are all the basketball courts. Tons of basketball courts, 8 of them in all. And down here is the weight room. All right, see, this holds true. I always say that if you get paid to play, you show up early. There's Joe over there. Joe's in the corner hiding. So here's the weight room we use up here. Pretty dope turf area. I mean, look at that. There he is. This setup is awesome, man. Joe, say hi to the camera.
So during today's warm-up,
yeah,
we added some lateral side-to-side movements with the basketball. Now we're just trying to explore different positions.
Good, fluid, side to side, lift up and down. Try and change elevation on some of it.
With being in awkward positions. Right, when we're training, we don't need to always do everything perfect. This is an opportunity to challenge ourselves. So that movements like this are a great option. Now, to take it a step further, we actually added in this acceleration jump drill. So normally you could do like a jump drill where you take a 1-2 step and you jump as high as you can. What I'm using here is like, a physio ball. And all the player's trying to do is start with some contact. I'm trying to apply some pressure with them. And they're trying to accelerate into a jump through some contact. So again, working on positioning different feels of these positions in training, so when we play, these aren't unfamiliar. When we train, I love messing with a large variability of movement. Variability doesn't just come in the form of different exercises, but also different types of loads acting upon your body. So when you have to make contact with somebody, or push through them, or accelerate through contact, that's a means of dynamic variability. After this, we went into our main lift, so I'm going to show you one of the sprint drills we paired our main lift with.
All right, so the back guy is going. You're going to initiate the movement, Joe. Will can't get tagged in the first 5 yards. Joe initiates the movement. On Will. Oh boy, I saw that.
So these two athletes are very different training ages. For Joe, we're just working on the hinge pattern here, using a decently heavy kettlebell. Just doing the movement like I talked about at the beginning. Learning the movement is going to be a means to load the movement. Will is much more advanced. He's done this exercise before, done trap bar work. He gets to go heavy. He's learned it, so now it's time to load it. So when we got to the court work, what we wanted to do here is get warmed up, and we're going to challenge some of our kinesthetic awareness, or body control. And the way we do this, we play a game of kind of follow the leader layup drill. So the first person gets to go, they get to do a layup that's challenging, and we all got to try and match it. We rotate through. Oh, look at my layup right there. Unbelievable. We have some fun with it. And then we go into some dunks. So we get warmed up dunking the basketball, starting close. We work on our acceleration by scooting ourselves back. By the way, check out Joe here. Joe's 15 years old, something like that, going to be a freshman. Super athletic. We aim for a total of 26 jumps after our 16 control jumps. Oh, look at that freeze frame of me, by the way. Oh my gosh, getting off the ground. We have freestyle jumps, so you can do whatever you want, basically, for about 10 total jumps. After this, we did one of my favorite shooting drills. This is where you get to pick the screen you operate off of. Here, Will's working on a flare. Joe's working on a pin down. Now with Will, we're working on getting behind the basketball on this flare screen. The flare screen's a tough movement. You got to flip your hips because you're going backwards off the screen. You really got to work on decelerating yourself, sinking yourself down into the stance that you're going to shoot from. Otherwise, it's really easy to drift on. So that's the primary aspect of our court work that we did today. And we also did a little 2-on-1 action as well. So in all, it was basically 45 minutes of the weight room work and 45 minutes on the court. All right, we just finished the workout. What a nice facility, gosh. I think the place is so awesome. Courts, gym, turf, all the things you could ever want to be a better athlete. So we got done, basically 90 minutes of work, and then we did some semi-skill stuff. At the end, we did, skills? We did live action reads and stuff, like a 2-on-1, working on our shooting and stuff. And it's at the end of every workout, you always want to take a time to kind of evaluate what's going on and how it went. So I like to review some of the clips afterwards, see if the drills made sense, which is nice. When I put this video together, I'll have to watch the clips and see if the drills actually were as good as I thought they were, or maybe better than I thought they were, because they weren't very good. But it's a good opportunity. By the way, I'm driving home, and there is it's not a pancake house, it's called Flips. It's a house of pancakes. It's a place that serves pancakes, and they're open for dinner. I really wonder how many people get dinner at a pancake house. Not IHOP, the International House of Pancakes, but just at a regular old pancake house. I don't think pancakes are something I really want
for dinner. Maybe if you have like a peanut butter, like a banana walnut pancake is kind of like more thorough of a pancake. I think a waffle is actually better than a pancake. I think a good waffle made well, good waffle made well is better than a pancake, but pancakes are more consistent. Pancakes and maple syrup, the issue with a pancake is it's kind of just a conduit through which you eat butter and syrup, which is fine. But having that before dinner really makes my stomach upset. So I don't know, I wonder how much business they get during the post 4 p.m. Like, who's at like 4 p.m. like, man, I really could go for a pancake right now. Like, for dinner, I think I want a pancake. I don't know. Maybe I'm lame, but I just don't see how a pancake place could be open. That's like having a steak. Well, you could eat steak for breakfast. A burger for breakfast. A breakfast burger. You have breakfast burritos, I guess, but no breakfast burgers. I don't know how a dinner pancake, a dessert pancake, that's kind of like a crepe, right? Isn't a crepe what you eat for desserts? You can eat it for dessert? I don't know. Something like that. I had a crepe once. Whipped cream, and it's kind of like a pancake. A crepe's kind of more like a tortilla, though. Crepe is like a pancake tortilla. It's not even like a full pancake. It's closer to, I think a crepe is actually closer to a tortilla than a pancake. I wonder where a crepe fits. Like, is a crepe the same thing they use for like a pita bread? No. Huh. What if I were to use a crepe for a taco shell? Would that be gross? Or what if I use a soft taco shell for a pancake? Or for crepe? Whatever. We have lost. We've gone off the rails here. Whatever. Good workout. I hope you guys enjoy. Appreciate you guys as always. Let me know about your feedback about pancakes and crepes and everything in between. I'm pro waffle. I think waffles are the best option for any dinner, for any food, breakfast, any breakfast food. I think waffles are the superior option. People always chime in. They always get all French toasty with me. Oh, French toast this and French toast that. French toast isn't that good. French toast is a dessert. Okay, it's not a breakfast snack. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Take care. Peace out.